As you folks well know, I haven't been posting a lot lately. Too much going on in life. Anyway. The wall's almost complete. You already knew the back one. We got this one here started. This was the second one started. The left side. As we look forward, we gotta bulldoze all this. We gotta remove the plants and the trees first, and then we're gonna bulldoze all this thing to level out this and push the dirt up against the wall, but also level it so the wall seems higher for the dogs. Over here we'll have to shovel it by hand. You see it goes all the way down past the tree, and it's just right at where the canal begins. And then we're going to put up some kind of pipes or rebars or something up there so the water will pass through the canal, but no animals can go, well, no large animals go in or out. Mama just had the baby goats 2 days ago. She had 2 of them, one brown one and one kind of whitish one, but it's kind of hard to tell as a couple days go by. Well, there's one of them. Where's the other one? Is that the brown one? Looks brown, but I thought it was a little bit darker brown with black. We'll see. Let me go look, see here. As I'm doing this, it don't matter if this is a long video or not. I just want to see. That's the brown and black one. Well, he's not much black anymore, but the other one's, where's she at? She was kind of weak. Hopefully she's still kicking. There she is. Mama's over her now. She's laying down in the grass there. Yeah, she's not as strong as the brother. This is the boy one. And then there's the girl one. So Mama, you better feed them. They're still looking kind of skinny. See, she's even getting still kind of weak. She'll get stronger later with Mama's milk, hopefully. She's got a light brown to her. And he's got brown, some black, because his daddy comes from over yonder. So anyway, you can see all this dirt's got to be piled down, and this is how we're going to go for now for the wall. I'll say it's probably cheaper. If I want to go higher, it's probably cheaper to go up with some more blocks instead of some small grills. But I don't know, we'll see. Let's just walk over this way as I talk. There's probably a lot of videos. I don't know if I'm gonna put some of the other videos up before this one. Today's the 5th or 6th of December. 5th of December. I've been gapping my videos. Heart hadn't been in it. I'm not gonna continue the channel much longer. Other than just put up some stuff, so maybe family and friends may want to see it, but other folks may want to just move on along. I don't know. I'm not trying to make any money. There's a lot of things going on here at the Sky Ranchero. Some improvements going. It just takes a while, and just waits for it's the money to flow in. And let's see here. It rained again, first time in a while. But you see where the wall ends, and then there's got a posty rebar thing up there. But I'm gonna stretch it out a little bit more because I don't want to make this any wider than what it is. So I'm gonna go here and go forward. Any dirt will get pushed up to the wall. We'll bring the wall out a little bit. So it's going to be, we're going to clear out all this before next year, the heavy rains. And over here, we got the stake up here. The wall is going to go down this way. Again, it doesn't really go straight. I kind of want, I may straighten it up some more back over here. I don't care if it's straight or the same length here as it is over there. What I do care about is I don't want it to look like it's going sideways. To me right now it looks like it's going sideways. I wanted to bring it kind of down to here. But then I have to be careful. I can't. That's why I can't. I don't want the hole. I want to leave the hole wide open here. So that's why we're going there. Okay, I knew there was a reason. But the other wall came up to here. We started this wall first on the side walls. We started this one first up to about that pole. Then we moved over here to start it up. And then I just wanted to finish all this out. And they got one more column post here and then the end column post there. But then other two brother, Val J and the other guy, they finished this up maybe yesterday. We still got to do the column post. So while they're waiting on the column post to dry, we only got 6 mold covers, whatever you want to call them. So while that's waiting to dry, then by LJ, who's off to get Lynn at school right now, he's cutting the grass, and RJ here looks like is raking it up. And then Bon Jovi and Jason. These are both uncles of James. He's been here, worked with us before. He's working on another project. Anyway, they were making the rebar for the column posts in the back porch, which I'll show you later. But this is taking a while, and it's also the most costly a lot, since we put this wall in here, and we're going to put another wall here. Like I said, we got to get this grass cut, and then we got to put the other wall over here. And while they're doing the column posts and everything else, and then we're going to put in the back where the dirty kitchen was going to be before, in another bedroom, we're just going to go ahead and put in the outer the outline of the floor with the column posted holes, and you'll see that in a little bit. And then we're going to make a small porch, and then steps off to the left, and the rest of it we're going to cover at another time. I just wanted to build up a 50 centimeter high 2 blocks wall around it with the column post. So if in the future we decide we want to span up and complete it to a second level, we have the column post in place. And if not, for now, we'll just put a temporary, like a carport kind of thing, roof over the columns in the back porch to keep the sun off, and go out there and sit there back if we want to. We're not going to make it as fancy as this. Just going to be concrete like this bottom section here. But you can see what they're doing. They got here's where the columns or molds are in place and drying up. Those back there is already done. Someone was at the land doing her duty. I put in some gravel here because when it rains, it gets real muddy over here and slick. So I wanted it to some gravel back here. It's about 2 trucks of gravel here, and the rest of it's being used to mix cement and everything else over there. We got to put some more dirt here because water settles in here too. We've loaded a lot of dirt. I think I had 52 truckloads of dirt. Again, depends on if you see the videos before. I may just post them up every couple of days just to catch up, and then do this one. But I'm not going to be posting a lot, as obviously some of you folks check back and lost a couple of subscribers. You know, I was up to 167. Well, actually, I was up to 169, then it dropped down to 168, then 167 for a while. So we're still there. Yeah, they're making the column out here, the rebar, bigger rebar. And this water here, what this is we repaired it before, but it broke again because we had the big truck run over it from the drain in the kitchen here. So we're going to have to dig this up out to here, and I want to bury it deeper and replace the pipes, because this is, you can see some of the stuff is bubbling up here, food stuff, and I don't want it to start getting odorous here back here, which is already is kind of a little bit. So we got to fix that. You know, as we just keep moving along, something keeps coming up and happening. So anyway, right here, you see where they dug out. It's just the water line to the previous water pump shed, what do you want to call it? But they dug the hose for the columns here. 1, 2, 3, and then one there, one over there, one there, and one there. And we're going to do a small porch right here, and then steps coming off down this side here once this is covered up around over here somewhere. So we can step down, step up to the porch, and actually use the back door. We're not going to do the whole floor just yet. That'll be at a future time. But we're just going to bring it up 50 centimeters high, and the posties may go up. It depends, the columns, I don't know. Or go up a little bit. We'll see, and then we can raise them up higher in the future. But you see, we brought it all back there. So, and then all the dirt that was out here, we filled all this section in. But there's still a few places where there's water. Maybe over here, and then over here is where the leakage from the drain pipe. So I'll get it fixed. There's the kubo that got put in. You'll probably see the video before this one. Our dogs are still in the pen. I don't know when we're going to be able to release them. As soon as we get the dirt, I guess, leveled out along the wall. So right now they can just run up, jump, and hop over, and Buff will do it. Buff likes eating goat, chewing on goats, chewing on baby carabaos. Cost me 1,500 pesos for medicine for a baby carabao. He was over there chewing up on, but somebody got him good, either the baby carabao or the mama carabao, papa carabao. And, you know, because he was limping for a few days and got a busted tooth. So we just keep him chained up now. We don't let him loose even at night anymore. Same thing with Magnum, because he's wound up following Buff, going over there too, even though we got Buff chained. So that was one of the biggest pushes about getting the wall in place. And plus, you know, at one time the banana guy was going to eventually come over and ask me to give up some land so they can do a trench here, and I didn't want to do that. You can ask those guys over there that really floods, they can give up some of their land. Mine didn't really. We had a water water levee, whatever you want to call it here, with the hopped up dirt. But now we got the wall. I'm not going to do a whole lot more for the neighbors than what I've already done. You can only do so much. Nobody's offered to help with anything, so that's cool. We're doing it. So that's kind of where we stand, and I'll probably add on the that up there, what we got pretty much completed, to this video later. But right now it's enough for now. We got 11 minutes here. Here's an update on the progress they've made for the big room. Initially, this is going to be a big porch, but in the future, if we want to, the original plan was make a big room, bathroom, and then a bedroom, everything. And then we're going to run the dirty kitchen off to the side. It's going to be a small little section. It's not going to be as nice as the rest of it, or maybe it will be, but it'll be very, very small dirty kitchen. That's going to come, and then we're going to wind up putting steps here. We'll see it another time. Maybe temporarily put some steps here, there. But this is 50 centimeters high, and we're filling it full of dirt right now. It's going to have to be packed in the dirt we're gathering from around the wall, as you can see here. There's Jason here in the red shirt, RJ in the hat with the red bandana, and then Bon Jovi over there. So they're taking the dirt all the way along the wall. You can see it's flat over there now. And over here you see where it's not yet flat. We're going to take all this, however much we need, along the wall, and then we're going to put it here. Put it in here. So we ran up the sewage pipe from before that came down from here. I can't remember. Yeah, maybe it's this one to the left, the big pipe to the left that goes down here this way. It used to be orange down on the ground. There it goes down, you see here, under the ground, and then we got a Y right here, a Y fitting connector, whatever you want to call it. It's as big as that, And then we ran the pipe here, and then the pipe up, and we're going to connect the shower, the toilet, and the sink. That's going to go in here somewhere, probably over here. It's going to come and drain here. So I don't know if the shower's going to be here, and the toilet, and the sink somewhere. But here we're going to drain it down to here. And like I said, the pipe comes here. This is our septic tank. This is basically, we're going to, at the end of all of our other construction, we're going to cave this in and move it all the way out to where the wall is over there, and just running out the pipe, long pipe out that direction. And we're going to cave this in and fill this in and everything, because I just don't want it this close now to this room here, in case the smell's coming in. We're gonna get a backhoe to dig it, because it gets really hard to dig by hand. You see, they didn't get it all the way under the ground here, so we're gonna do that over there. And then the last few steps we'll probably dig by hand, and then we're gonna build us a septic tank like we built here, all the way over there in that direction. There's the mama goat, and there's a little girl right here. The boys chilling over there. See him over there in the shade. The girl's here. She's a little stronger now. They're all eating the grass back here. We got us a pig last week. We're not gonna get to know him too well, because he's gonna get leech-owned. But here he is right now. But no, I'm not gonna videotape that. There's enough videos out there with that stuff going on. So he's in his little cemento thing. We got to clean this up probably today. He's in there working around, but he got some shade. He can get back behind this wall, some shade, get him out of the sun. He's getting a little sun right now. Everyone seems fine with him except Buff. Every morning and evening, Buff will just freak out barking at him. So Buff's on his leash. So the walls are still being in progress. RJ had to fix the shovel. He's back out there now. So he had to fix the shovel. I guess he broke it digging pretty hard. And here, the drainage pipe from the sink is busted, so we're gonna have to dig this up again. I want to dig the whole thing. You see that little white thing over there? That's where the pipe comes out. The bulldozer that came through when we were moving dirt broke it here. They waving at. They see me filming. Jake picked up Lin. So anyway, so we're gonna have to get this up because it's getting a little green here. So this will be our next project after this porch thing. Basically, redig this trench deeper, run the pipe, extend the pipe down, and then add the pipe and replace the pipe that's broke all the way out to here, and take care of that. So, and eventually, hopefully, this is going to get going. We're going to come out and shovel all this up in wheelbarrows, get rid of the sand and the dirt and the rocks and the concrete busted up. And we're going to have to haul that off. Maybe dig us a hole and fill it all in there or something somewhere. Or use it when we do raise our dirty kitchen over here. Use it. There's things to do. Lots of things to do. So there's Jay. He just got back. That was him on the scooter with Lynn. And he's going out there and they're digging the trench. So let me pause this. I'm going to go out there and take a look, see. Over here, we still got the sand. And where they make the cement here and the blocks, so we're going to build this side of the wall. They got the post holes dug here, so all this dirt's going to get bulldozed out and flattened out somewhere. Put it in the low areas probably. Over here, wherever we can find them. Posties are drying. They poured the posties here, the moldings. Oh, let me see. I'm going to go up a smaller hill. I'm 64 years old now, folks. So I'm going to take a chance. Trust me, I'm feeling the body aches and pains of a 64-year-old too. It's true, man. It's true. When you age, it's true. So this shovel already has a bamboo handle to it. So now they're digging the trench. They previously digged the post holes. Let me step over here. So this is where the wall is going to go, obviously. All the way up to there. And this little thin line down here, you can barely see it behind his knee, where his knee bends. That's where the actual that's the actual wall, right? The white one. Yeah, he's just holding it back. So actually, he's just holding it back now. But anyway, here we go. And it goes over there. At the very end, it's gonna go just a little bit, because I don't want to block the hole over there when it's coming through. And once we do this side, then we're gonna go on the other side and do it. They're not exactly even, but it's gonna be good. It's functional. And then we're gonna, after that, we're gonna, sometime in the future, not immediately, eventually we're gonna put a walking bridge across here, because I'm gonna put a gate here that's gonna push over that way, or over that way, slide either manually or electrically or something. We'll figure it out. I may have to do it this side because you see the land here comes here. Over there, if I go straight, the land kind of goes off that way. We'll figure all that out. We'll figure all that out when it comes time. And then I think I'm going to get some grills and put on the top of these walls here to keep the dogs in and the dogs out. And all the way over here, it might be cheaper. It's much cheaper to do the grill, the small grill bow over there, than the blocks. Much more.
Mas mura, mas magandang grills ba?
Yeah, I want to get maybe the small ones, like 1 or 2 feet high, 2 feet high maybe. Yeah, and just do it because I want to keep the goats and the dogs from jumping.
Inside.
Yes, from jumping inside and outside. Our dogs going outside and the outside stuff coming in.
Pagka kasi pag ulang, isa lang jump the.
Yes, yes.
Pag
And then,
grills,
yes, and maybe over there the same thing, because the dogs, they like to jump over too. I don't want that. So we'll make it look. We'll figure it out. We'll make it look nice in the future. But another day. Thank you, Belle. It's looking good. Oh wow, you got the trench really, huh? Oh, okay, got here too. Oh yeah, we're looking. And then we're a lot of dogs pooping up here, or goats or something. Both probably. Both species. And then back over to here. And then we're gonna line that string up and take the wall. I didn't really want it super wide, but what I don't want to do, again, I'm gonna turn you upside down. See the opening? So however far the opening comes over here, that's where my wall is gonna be. We're gonna go up, and if I have to at the last minute, curve or extend the wall out, may extend the wall out to meet the wall here. If I wanted to go straight down, we'll extend that column and maybe a block or two out if we need to, and then we'll fill in all the area here, and a lot of this dirt here we're gonna bulldoze and put it in this a lot of low area before, and we're gonna use all that dirt to fill in the low areas wherever needed. Okay, but there'll be a time for that. Why'd you wait so long to do the wall? Money. I had to stabilize my finances over the years, many varied reasons, but we're here now, and we brought this one up 3 blocks higher because at the time before I decided to bulldoze this out, we're like, man, Buff will just come over there and just jump over. So I'd made a mention about, yeah, we should probably raise the wall a little higher, and they took action on it, and I left. And then I come back, and they had to raise it pretty high, and by the time I'd come back, I was already thinking about, hey man, why don't you just take a bulldozer and just bulldoze the dirt down, so that way, yeah. But it's okay, that's fine. Okay, they when I speak, they take action, and that's a good thing. That's the berry tree. I don't know what kind of berries it is, but yeah, we got work to do. Our intention, we're going to hold on to this property for a long time. This is our Philippines home, and it's big, and it only cost me $20,000 US for 7,312 square meters. Actually, yeah, which cost me 1 million pesos, which at the time is probably less. No, it was about that's about 20,000. I don't know. The peso rate was a lot lower than it is right now. But anywho, dude, we need to roll up our plastic and roll up our brown shades up there to make it look nice. It's not raining as much as it was. So, and then we got to paint the house. We're gonna scrape it, get it painted, scrape it really good, prime it up some more, paint it white with gray trimming, and then I'm gonna put up some brick veneer on the columns here, all the columns you see here, because you see the paint's chipping at the bottom. I may even do the brick veneer at the bottom level here, because the dogs and the kids and stuff, they like to come up there and the paint if it bubbles. So we want to do it when it's from now before May. We want to get that done while it's not so wet and humid, so the paint will last longer. And we're going to put on several coats and just get that stuff done. And sometime in the future, I've already said we're gonna, I don't know about the doghouse. The dogs are not using it. Well, because it's not raining now, that's why. But we need to build some steps so they can go up there and get out of the rain, because we're gonna put some railings up here. I want to keep them off the porch. They like to chew on the shoes, obviously. Anyway, all this material stuff here is gonna go away once we're done. And Buff's playing with a box. So the plan is, once the wall's done, we're gonna put the bars in between where the water's gonna flow. And once we get the grills up and the wall's done, which hopefully will be within a month, then Buff's gonna be leashed up during the day, because he's too rough with the children, way too rough for them. He doesn't mean to be, but he is. And then at nighttime we're gonna let him run free. But Magnum and Shadow, the other 2 dogs, are pretty much gonna run free unless they get naughty, And then so 3 male dogs. But that'll be it. Then we just basically around the house, we'll just scoop up any dog poop around the vicinity where we live. So this got stuff to do, but all that's gonna get cleaned up, that nastiness up there up under the awning and stuff. We got the veranda to do upstairs. Still got some projects to do. I'm gonna put stuff up time to time. You guys can visit when you want to. You can stay subscribed or unsubscribe. We're not gonna be overly active on this channel. It's just a first documenting and everything, because we just got a lot of things going on in our lives that I haven't spoke about on this video. the things that we're planning, things that we're doing, things that are in works. So we've been very busy, and then trying to maintain the family thing and the family time and whatnot, and just live life and work things out. So it takes a lot of time having a channel, man. I respect those people who make the time to do that. This was never intended to be a money maker for me and us and the family. So we just kind of wanted to document some of our lives, but then we got away from it because life, you know, life catches up to us. We go through things. Hello, Lamb. How you doing? Okay, that's about it for now. All right. Thanks for joining us, folks. Ciao, bye.